These are the two things that I did that I regulated my nervous system from after coming from a lot of trauma to be able to grow into the best version of myself when I was sabotaging. So by sabotaging, I mean I had shiny new object syndrome. I kept changing the method, kept buying new courses. I was burning out, trying to do everything at once. I had a lot of limiting beliefs that I was ignoring. I just let lingered in my mind. I was constantly getting triggered when things looked like they weren't working. I kept trying to check if it was working. Like I kept stepping on the scale to see that if I was finally losing weight after like only 3 days. There was two things that I did that got me out of this headspace so I can actually start creating more momentum. The very first thing that I did was I handled my triggers, because that was the thing that triggered the cycle to restart. I would see that it's not working, or I would see something that would scare me, and I would make it mean something about me, or make it mean that it's not working. So I would impulsively do a behavior that would sabotage everything, and when I would sabotage it, it would restart the cycle and restart the clock on how I was going to get to my goals, or when I was going to get to my goals. So I needed to stop doing that. I needed to stop impulsively behaving that way. I needed to stay put and stay consistent, and the only way that I was able to do that was when I regulated my triggers and what I thought they meant to me and what I thought they were saying about me. And I handled that at the root. I didn't say no fake affirmations in the mirror that felt like I was lying. I didn't sit here and journal. I didn't sit here and do any of that. I literally just handled the trigger at the root by talking back to it and adding a new story, but in a way that actually felt believable and not like I was lying to myself. The second thing that I did was I changed the way that I was operating in the sense of like the methods I was doing. So I would always pick plans and always pick like methods that I thought I had to do and not even that I want to do, because I thought it was one size fits all. And that just left me confused as shit, because the second that I would push myself to do a method that I didn't want to do, expecting a result, I would have no patience at all because I didn't even enjoy doing it. So if I didn't see results right away, I'm like, okay, I'm not getting what I'm putting in the hard work for, so I'm going to go ahead and just do a new course. And it kept me so burnt out, pushing myself to lose weight in a way that I didn't want to lose weight, to post content in a way that I didn't want to post content. Like I was just doing things the way that I seen other people do it rather than figuring out how I wanted to do it. I wasn't in touch with my strengths and weaknesses. I wasn't in touch with my personality, with my lifestyle, how I actually wanted to maintain these goals. Because the way you get there is the way that you're going to maintain it. Once I actually got down to the systems that I was using and my nervous system that I was operating in behind that, I was able to actually start seeing more momentum towards my goals, to where I lost a lot of weight and I made money online, and I was able to detach from a lot of trauma that I went through in my past that no longer bother me, and I feel so much freedom. Because freedom doesn't come from these outcomes. They come from when you can detach and not let things emotionally trigger you. That's real freedom, because you can't control the 3D world.